As is tradition, I don't recall what I was supposed to do. Hardly matters. More or less have some rules of thumb. We need the stronghold as soon as possible, just to get the timer sticking there. However, I don't think I can. Well, I think I can do it, but I'm lacking spells I would like to have there. For example, I don't have any way to paralyze the demons. I can lower their resistances, lower their saving throws, but then what? Polymorph might work, but I might doubt. What I was looking for is paralyzed monster, so I could make them an easy target for our guy. Ooh, also, we lack the Nymph's Cloak. That's something I needed to do. Can I get access to it without joining the Thieves Guild? Also, we need money for the spellcasting license. Right. Here. Oh, fuck me. There should be guards here. And... okay. Guards don't give a shit. Right, this building definitely has the shopkeeper that has his cloak. Who the hell is following me? Be invisible. You are shitting me. This is the type of bullshit I hate. Why even have the invisibility spell in the game? They can hug you anyway.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
$6,000. Charisma +2, charm creature once per day, save first breath, negates touch range, duration 12 hours, area effect one creature. So it is the nymph cloak of the previous game, but it only has one use per day instead of the 40 use the nymph's cloak had. We want the 12-hour duration charm effect though, and charm creature might be something besides charm person or regular charm, so it might have a wider range of creatures it affects. So money. Right. Hmm. I could cast a spell and not give a shit about him. I mean, I'm going to get a warning from the wizards. Here's the thing. That warning and inviting the wizards to a fight will still serve a purpose for us. Don't see us using that though. But I also don't see any reason not to waste it on a thug. How to get money? Where have I been? What have I killed? I think I took out the adventuring party and walked in promenade. The temple certainly has at least 2 parties. And one of them more or less exists to just be there for you to kill. However, I think I'll pass that. I need to go and rest somewhere. I think I'll just do a couple of quests, might be paying up fairly well. Nim's cloak is the highest priority.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Oh no, he's coming to talk to me.
Helm requires nothing further for the moment. You will be summoned if you are needed.
Right, so I need to see the cultist event here before I can do anything. There are minor quests I can do here.
Listen to me. Do not.
They're mostly about talking,
Come then, my
but I just saw
faithful.
little problems.
Follow me.
They
This
also pay
must
up
not come to
decently.
pass. The ever-seeing eye of
Then
heaven
they allow
must be
me
made
to
aware of what
take
they
on
intend.
few enemies that have magical gear, so it might be enough to get the 6,000 we need for the cloak.
Never betray trust. Such is the will of the Vigilant One.
Unseeing Eye.
Hail. Are you one that would serve alongside the Guardians of Helm?
Acquire the services of Sir Sarles. This is a good thing for us because there's no way I can use. There's only two uses for Sir Sarles. Most common is probably the fact that you can get lithium out of this quest and improve a undead destroying maze with the help of that. However, I can't use a maze, so it's worthless to me. I might as well just do it normally, get the rewards out of it.
Be merry, friend.
Also, there are a couple of quests here. They should lead us to the planar sphere.
I am one of the few who are chosen.
The good thing about the Sir Sarles quest is that you have to kill a guy with a bounty while doing it, so we'll get the money out of that guy. Hopefully it's enough for the
Are you interested in purchasing a bit of merchandise, my
cloak.
friend?
I trust all is well.
I also need. We should also unlock more
I trust
trading
all is well.
options. Marhill has traders, trade me traders, just so we can get access to the whole monster. We could get it through some other means. I'm sure it's basically a static loot somewhere. But I don't know where.
There goes a truly evil man. Uncle Scratchy seems like a saint in comparison. Regardless, it seems that I'm once again out of the black
8,500
market.
experience points. Just for talking a little bit. Uh, well, the experience is certainly always welcome. I think equipment and spells are my real weaknesses at this point. I can more or less protect my own ass fairly well, but that's never really the major problem. It's killing the targets. That's something I'm not sure I can do.
You need something, stranger?
And since the the locations we have to go to do these missions are sort of one-way tickets. So we either have to do the job or we're not coming back. So that's also a reason why I'm sort of reluctant to just get out of my way with them unless I feel comfortable with the resources I have.
Who is it? Might I ask why you have disturbed my meditations? What I really need is to work in the medium of my choice, pure illithium.
Trying to think of ways to earn money. There are no good ways to earn large chunk of money except completing a couple of big quests. No point going to Walking's Promenade. Need to beat. Oh crap. Run away! Going to go there during daytime.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Just a refresher, what exactly do you have as spells? Slow would be welcome. Not until we have a huge chunk of extra gold to waste.
You have been waiting for your
Might as well kill these. The mage will probably drop something decent as loot.
when I am done with you.
There are many ways of dealing with such as you.
I don't care what you do. Let's just start with casting a spell or something. You can do whatever you want on your own after this.
I've seen just about.
Greetings. Your following message.
These guys are terrible fighters. And there's... Ooh. He cancelled my spell on the guy. So even when he's supposed to be on my side, he's treating them as his allies. I feel that behavior at the minimum should be cleared up somehow. That's such bullshit, because it goes 100% against the intent of the spell. Domination and has some spells. Okay, I'll just turn invisible and see how things go here. What a clusterfuck where nothing really gets done.
Stay back, or you'll rip. You and me. Let's go.
Not much I can do. Just wait out till we get the mage killed.
You and me. Let's go. I can break an armor
I didn't even have any of those spells. Well,
All right, you and me. Let's
more than 10,000 gold worth of kills there, or experience rather. I suppose I should talk to the random shopkeepers too, just to see if they have spells or anything of interest. I don't think they do, but it's hardly any harm in trying. We're not interested in the substitute this
Greetings,
time.
good customer. A pearl to you.
Costs 1,000 gold just to talk to the guy though. Well, that's not a huge deal. So I do want to see what the adventurous smart and related spell sellers have as spells. How do they have the Hold Monster spell, for example?
Ribald Bardaman at your service.
Ryball.
I don't usually speak to the likes of you, but hello.
Good spells, but not really the ones we're looking for. Also, I'm not paying 7,000 gold for a single spell. That's a ridiculously high cost. Right, talk to the guy in Copper Coronet, get the location of the Illithium, then return to Sir Sarles. Return the bounty, sell the excess loot we've got. We need to rest again before we can proceed though. Well, we can rest at Copper Coronet.
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Thanks. Right, this should be a simple matter. We also do the murder quest here. That's not a simple matter though. Mm, problem is the fight at the bottom of the Heitzman's lair. I think they are well. The opposition, I think, changes depending on your level a little bit. There's at least 2 rune assassins and some undead creatures there. It's either very tough or very easy. I don't know which way it's gonna go. It's easy if I can dominate the rune assassins. If I can't, I don't really have a way to kill anyone there.
Have a look at my rares. I trust
So
you'll find them all in
again, it's more
satisfactory
of a
condition.
situation where I would really like to have certain other spells before I want to stick my nose in it. At the same time, we can't keep just doing nothing. We do have to actually do something. Cut curse.
Ah, I know a discerning eye
Recall
when
what
I
you
see
have.
one.
You have Good haste would be great too. This would be something you throw on a guy you've charmed. It massively increases their capabilities for quite a while. Can't afford any of this shit. I'd like to buy it though, right now, because I don't recall seeing improved haste really anywhere else. So, could I sell something? I could sell a lot of things, but these aren't worth it. I do have some expensive... No, I don't have anything. No, I literally have very little things of value, so just not an option. Oh crap.
You wouldn't hurt a gnome, would you?
Hmm. I charm him. That would be the best option. Gonna level drain my ass, so I don't particularly want to fight them. Need to make myself visible, otherwise nothing's really gonna happen here. Yeah, he's just laughing it up, but I don't really have a way to revealing him. Crap. Well, I do have Dispel Magic. This is why we have these. This is crap in storage. Yeah, that didn't do shit. So classic Dispel Magic. Gonna attack me? Please attack me. There you go. Good for you. Unless I succeed in charming or dominating his ass, I'm basically dead anyway. Level drained, so I lost my spells.
I just came here to find some turnips, I swear.
Yeah, good for you. How many levels were trained? At least 2. It's gonna be costing me 1,000 to recover from that. Healing doesn't matter. He's gonna die of level drain. Ah, we got restored. Thank God. Just worried about that. I'm not sure if I could have afforded to restore the levels. Ah, right. It's no good having this little amount of money. The robot Vecna is nice, but buying that is putting us in a pretty bad position. Still, now we have a decent amount of cash. We can get the bounty from the head. Reward for doing the job was the trials and so forth. So we should be getting back to more healthy numbers as far as gold is concerned. Right, not bad at all. Don't want any complications, so we'll go invisible until we reach our goal. And Cutker's is gone. Actually might want to sell him the weapon. That doesn't matter, it's not enough to get what we want. We'll come back to him later. Yeah, whole person improved haste. I mean, not whole person, but whole monster improved haste. That will allow us to do a lot of things. Nymph's Cloak. Long-term charm is essential. The 5 to 8 round charm just is a waste of my time. I can get melee fights started, but I'll never be able to really buff anything. I don't can't really get experience out of any serious fight because they'll always last longer. 2,500 gold, reputation increase. Oh, 4,000 gold, that's enough for a spell or two. Especially if we can get the reputation go further up. Not bad at all. You have to get some serious money out of somewhere. The reason I'm sort of hesitant on going after some of the adventuring parties is that they are some of the more challenging fights we can have here. So they would be exactly the type of fights where we could benefit greatly from those things we are now going after. Especially the long-term
Oh, do go away.
charm would be the most useful.
Our business is concluded. The piece will be delivered when it is done.
The adventuring parties are humanoid. Elves might be resistant to the charm, but everything else we could turn to our side for 12 hours. So more or less, the duration of the entire fight would even rest in the middle. Do some proper buffing. If we choose our character correctly, we could get most of the kills out of the group too. All for the price of about 6,000 gold.
Duty is the greatest honor, and duty to Helm is above all.
1,000 gold, so we got our gold back, 20,000 experience. And an item, which we will sell for some extra gold. That's enough for us to get the Nymph's Cloak. Why can't I save?
I have
Here.
a duty for you to perform.
Servants of Lathander have requested aid. Just out of curiosity. Okay, why the fuck cannot I say? There has to be Cult of the Eyeless people trying to move about here. As long as they haven't reached their destinations, which are usually sewer entrances, the game doesn't allow me to do crap. Yep, these guys, the goddamn peasants. Yep, now I can say it. Right. I don't think I've visited the temple district before, which means I could drop the temples too. Just for the extra gold. They have to have something worthwhile, right? The buildings are huge. What does a temple sell?
Helm sees
Besides the
all.
basic
Know that and be
healing stuff.
judged.
Section scrolls. Hmm.
I will try my best, sir.
Very good, my son. Very good.
Right, we're not gonna get rich by robbing temples.
Have to understand, my son. That is the reason we have this duty to perform. Very good.
Okay, let's see what the Lathanderites want. I think they want the return of one of their rings.
Very good.
Should be a fairly straightforward mission on the slums. Opposition entirely humanoids.
I welcome you with outstretched hand.
Wooden stakes. Don't particularly want to buy those. We'll mostly be provided what we need. This is going to be a hard area to try to steal anything from. Almost always visible to a guard or another. Okay, don't bring her sane, I suppose, is our guy we need to talk to. So, what is it?
The Morning Lord welcomes you to his sight.
Get the ring back. Who do we need to talk to? Trevin. And we need to talk to him during night time, so we might as well just rush it right now. Do we have the spells to do it? Probably, because we only need a single charm, and as long as that hits, we'll be okay. We need to kill the guy who has the ring, and that's it. Anything else is a plus. What are you? Or keep of some sort.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Don't really sell anything we want. Sort of worthless magical items. Helm is good, but the +2 dagger with the special effects is about 100 gold. That's just pathetic.
Death awaits you, but not I. I am the predator that lives amongst you.
Hello,
My
Trevin.
friend.
Go to the red brick house on the roof of the copper cornet. Speak to Borinal. Borinal's house. So should be a simple matter. See where the pathfinding takes us. Actually went the correct route. Right, I'm not really expecting any trouble here. Thieves, handful of thieves. Charm the leader, let his underlings finish him off. Right.
Ah, I know a
Borinal.
discerning eye when I see one.
This has to work. There's no other way. If this charm attempt fails, we'll just have to load. There we go.
I know a discerning eye when I see one.
Actually, you don't
Wonders
need
I
to
have
attack
seen,
anyone,
but I save the
because
best
I need you
for
to die.
All right, you and me. Let's go.
Now we can just evade the rest. Muggers would be worth 1000 experience points each. Though, while not totally worthless, they're not super valuable either.
You and me. Let's go. All right, you and me. Let's go.
Ooh. Warhammer Plus +1. It's probably worth a couple of hundred gold.
All right, you and me. Let's go.
Probably should rest before going anywhere else. Still, this is an easier way to get rid of the muggers. If I would have lured them in the copper cornet, there's no telling how long they would have stayed there. So, what was this worth?
The Morning Lord welcomes you to his sight.
16,000 experience, 1,000 gold. And we lost an item.
The Morning Lord does not require your talents at this time. He will call if need be.
Shrug. Not really worth much. We can get the Nymph's Cloak. And that's what we can get. That means we are going after the adventuring parties. I don't think a Nymph's Cloak is going to be all that useful against demons. Depends on the demon. It does require a humanoid shape though, not a monstrous shape. So yeah, good luck with that with the demons. Also, I suppose it doesn't strictly speaking say that. Oh crap! It only affects humans. I mean the cloak. So while a charm spell probably isn't gonna work on demon, the cloak still might at least. But not exactly super thrilled about relying on something like it might work, because our life is dependent on it working. Still need the hold monster spell from somewhere.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Extra charisma isn't gonna hurt us either. I mean, I wonder if yeah, it stacks. Okay. Wonder how that affects pricing, or does it affect it at all? Don't care. I suppose we're gonna head to the slum simply because it's the most convenient place to sell things. Could also do Zara's quest, that's trivial to do. I'm sort of holding back on it for a simple reason though. Equipment. What I'm aiming for with the stronghold and I suppose with the Tsar quest as backup is for a specific ring. It'll increase the number of high level spells we cast.
Enter and be welcome at the
I
city's
need to have it.
bounty.
The stronghold allows me to just get access to it without really trying. Or sacrificing anything that means just shit to me. If I do it through Galbraith's estate, I'm not even sure, 100% sure I can get it through that. I need to pick a fight there with the people living inside. I'll at the very least screw over the quest, I think. And as I said, I'm not 100% sure I can get it. Extra, I think 6th level and 6th, 7th, and 8th level spell. That's quite nice. Even a highest level mage isn't gonna get a huge amount of those. And they are very important levels as far as key abilities are concerned. So probably the most used spells will be on those levels. 9th level really doesn't have all that much great things. Or rather the things that you would constantly use. Low level just doesn't have the power to really affect anything. I want to see if these guys have a new quest for me, or is this it?
Helm requires nothing further for the moment. You will be summoned if you are needed.
We could do the armed compound, or guarded compound. It literally has nothing to do with anything. It's just there for you to do. Also, the temple area doesn't really have any serious fights in it, so there's no point saving
I
capable
got some cheap beer
fighters.
for you.
We might as well clear the house up. 1845. Not great. We still have a decent selection of spells. Yep, I think I'll do the guarded compound. It has great stuff as loot. Things we won't be probably using though. Which means a lot of cash for us. We just need to find a place to use it later on. I suppose the improved haste would be a good start if we want to buy spells. Also, money on its own is worthwhile. I mean, I haven't really paid yet for the services of the shadow thieves. So that's 15,000 I have to get from somewhere. Not sure if this is a good idea. Doesn't matter. Let's go.
You will suffer. Oh, yes.
Not with our spell selection. It's not a good idea. I need protection from evil at the very least. I think I might have that as a scroll though. They're gonna summon a demon. It's going to kill everything. And then there's gonna be a Nishru coming after us, right? Kill the Nishru, please. Sucking my spells. I don't think I can get a single point of experience out of any of these because they're summoned creatures, so they just don't provide experience. This is a good way to handle things. Let them kill each other. And not sure what to. Demon might unsummon itself. I'm not sure. I do want some of the experience out of the opponents we're supposed to face here. So what I don't want is the demon killing them. Other protection from evil. We could throw it on someone else, have it kill the demon. So if we absolutely have to get rid of the demon, we can. Gems aren't particularly valuable, but I'm here to scrounge up gold, so I'll take everything I can get. What else? What else? Ooh, I'm also not protected from evil anymore, so if I go there, I'm gonna be having a bad time of it. I don't think I can hide myself from the demon. It's gone. And invisibilities will do nothing against the more powerful demons. Which can be a strength to us. A big problem with engaging large groups is how to divide them. This will allow us to draw out the more powerful ones from the group, take them on separately. And I'm boned. I'll rest to see if he disappears. No. I need him out of the way entirely. This way he's still here, but he will not be able to take part in any action. So that's as good as dead as far as we're concerned. Also, him dying is not going to give us anything. So we don't care about that either. Just want him out of the way. We'll lure the opposition to lower levels, one at a time, which will not work. What we're really interested in is charming one of them. The guy with the +3 katana that stuns. He is by far the best killing machine out of them. So if we can just charm him, we're pretty much set for victory. Okay, not that much loot on the lower levels. Might as well take the last bit of gold coins they have. We could go to Umar Hills for shopping. Although trade meat is a far better place, but trade meat requires you to do quite a lot before you can actually do that. But at the same time, I think we have everything we need to complete trade meat. The big problem is killing Ishtabir. However, with our ability to do a long-term mind control effect and maybe improved haste on a target, my ability to tank their Rakshasa attacks, I think they're using normal swords, Rakshasa as a standard equipment, so I can just throw protection from normal weapons. I can tank them for quite a long while, giving the whoever we choose our killer opportunity to finish things up. And that would give us a massive amount, a reputation, a massive amount of gold, equipment, and access to new shopping options. I think that makes the most sense. Okay, what do we want to do here? Need to be hasted beforehand. Long duration haste. Basically because some of them are hasted, there's no way I can evade them if I'm not. I can buy myself a few rounds against the better guys they have and lower their resistances, then try to charm. That's the one, Koshi. We might as well do it this way here. It's faster than trying to do a huge amount of casting of spells on it. Although, he has great saving throws. Maybe weaken them, it wouldn't be a horrible idea. Koshi and Kira. Koshi is the one we want, though. Kira is probably a backstabbing thief that's invisible. Koshi will be a much better killer. But I still need the goddamn success. Yes, there we go.
To be eviscerated, fool.
It attacks Koshi, that's no good.
Care to dance?
There we go. Can I buff him in any way? Not in meaningful ways.
This will be a slow, painful process.
Hi. All successful attacks within the next 10 seconds deal maximum damage. Yeah, that's nice, but that's not really what we really need. There we go. Stunned. You're fucked. She's attacking me, that's the good part. And she's dead. God damn it. Stone skin will always save my ass. Here we go. Seven invisibility potions, plus 2 short sword, leather armor that I can't identify. Excellent. I think I'll move this guy a little bit to the side. 8,500 for a thief. Ooh, this is looking good. I need to be their target. See the only one.
Prepare to be eviscerated.
Victory. Kensai will hit with pretty much every strike. And it's over. Stun effect happens, it's over.
Care to dance?
6,000. And almost every piece of equipment is magical. +2 or better. Might as well sell some of the healing potions too. Yeah, we're gonna get more equipment out of this one than we can carry out in a single try. There's at least one fighter there still, then there are mages. I'm sure we can deal with the mages, even with his help. I don't really have any anti-mage spells. So that's a bit of an oversight. There's a fighter and a cleric and a mage. Holy crap.
Care to dance?
Only the mage left, pretty much. And we're out of inventory space. We need to store these in a container, otherwise they might disappear. Right, we can't store all this. Ah, that container is good enough. I have to be careful about resting here. I don't want to lose access to any of this gear. Gear is the reason we're here,
This
really.
will be a slow and painful process.
Due to haste your own ass. We need the mage to come back here. There's not much I can do. I can maybe act as a decoy.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool.
Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will.
Ah,
Care
too
to
good.
dance?
Way too good. I really can't lose the charm on you though. I'm pretty much dead immediately if I do. How can I kill you though? That was sort of a big part of what we need to do here. Right, I didn't think this through. We still have the demon. Yeah.
This will be a slow and painful process.
I'm sure it will be.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool.
I think it'll win the fight against the demon too. Okay, Kashi is blinded. It will never work as long as we're not hostile to it. Crap. I'm going to have to punch him. Do I? How well will you perform? He's too good. I can switch him to fists. Let him kill himself. Yep. Nothing's happening though.
Care to dance?
Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade in your innards, I will. Plant a blade
Okay.
in your innards.
This is the answer to our problem. Kashi has the best weapon. Going there is a bit of a risk though. Right. Celestial Fury +3. Want better weapons in the original Baldur's Gate 2. Then as much loot as we can get. Usually the armors are quite valuable. Weapons, not quite. I don't think we can sell them here. We can identify, but the temples will not purchase the items themselves. Still, it went more or less just fine. We got a decent amount of experience out of it, most of the kills, and massive amount of loot.
I got some cheap beer for you.
And I can't actually sell the unidentified loot to you, can I? 7,500. So we're back to 10,000 thanks to this. That's just part of the loot. So this is pretty much the answer we needed to fix our money issues. Now we need to buy the correct stuff.
Ah, I know a discerning eye when I see one.
Full plate, leather up. 16,900. Feels good, man. We should think about buying certain potions, like absorption. Great against golems, survivability wise, and electric immunity. Things like that. But are they a priority? We need to pay for a lot of things still. We should buy the spellcasting license. Also, there's probably a lot of crap still left unlooted in the guarded compound. No enemies should be there anymore though. Called a demon, but that's hardly a problem anymore. He's been sidelined to the point of being irrelevant. Since I'm not gonna get experience out of him, I'm totally not gonna go and try to kill him either. What would be the point? We can maybe get another 5,000 as far as gold is concerned. So we could afford both the guild to 15,000 and then the spellcasting fee. I would not be interested in paying the guild too though. Not at all. There should be quite a few minor items here. Some Hakiashar, better Nishuru. I think it lasts longer for one. I don't think there are any floor traps here. Containers could be trapped though. Wand. That actually isn't a worthless wand. Paralysis wand certainly isn't. Wand of Frost is a quest item. 6 charge and the Wand of Paralysis. This was one of the better items in the first game. I haven't even seen anywhere where you could buy this. So the 6 charges it has, this would get us through the demon. We know it actually works on a demon because it worked in the first game. Right, that's actually quite nice. Now we don't necessarily need the old monster spell before we can do the planar sphere. Which means we could just take the improved haste really and head toward the planar sphere. I think that makes the most sense. Because completing the stronghold takes a lot of time, in the game time especially. So the sooner we sort of get the clock ticking there, the sooner, or it's more likely to wrap up by the time we actually are ready to move forward and leave this place as far as the main plotline demands. I'd like to have the stronghold ready at that point. Also, the stronghold is tied to item creation, so I'm going to definitely just basically roll time forward to get those, so because they're chance based, the end results of our choices. So we are going to try to produce a specific ring as the end result of that, our choices. So mostly we're gonna pick safe options until time comes to produce our ring, and then we have to get the ring. I don't care what the consequence of that is, that's irrelevant. The ring is important. We could also test trying to get the ring to another mean. Don't see why that wouldn't work though. It's not. It's the problem is that if we sort of delay with it, I'm not sure if we can get it to the alternative mean. It's tied to the quest of trying to get Monteron out of a Harper stronghold. After you do that, you actually are blocked from getting back into it. So it's either it has to be done immediately, or we'll have to abandon the backup option entirely. So in that sense, it might be better to go with the backup option first and just try to get the ring, because it would sort of make irrelevant what we do with the stronghold. Right, I'll sell this scrap I picked up mostly. I think I'll keep the wand, or at least store it somewhere where I can retrieve it. It's tied to the limited wish. If you wish for an adventure, it's a quest item in that. We might as well do it. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. We can pretty much just cast limited wish as part of our normal spell selection soon. Wand of Paralyzation, we can do whatever we want next. Right, so everything's identified too, so I can just go to the bar and sell it there. Maybe I should try to get the ring. I mean, this ring is totally worthless to me as of this moment anyway. It's a backup invisibility, so I'm not unlikely to sell it though. Just don't really need to use it either. So we could put the pressure spell memory ring there. Couldn't take much advantage of it now, but we will get another 6th level spell, and that is useful. Because I think protection from magical weapons might be the thing we need against the demons. So we could protect our own ass for a full turn where they couldn't really do anything to us. If protection from normal weapons is enough, we can basically be immune as long as we need to.
I got some cheap beer for you.
4,300. Guide Miter Jewelry 2. $22,000. 22,488 gold pieces. We also attempt to buy the sword that gives an extra 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th level withered spell. But I'm not going to, not now. It's extra if we have the luxury, but we need other things much more badly at the moment. Not giving up the paralyzation wand no matter what. Not sure I want to hold on to the Wand of Frost. It's not that big of a deal. I really don't want to use the inventory slot for that. There are other places where I can get our Wand of Frost though, so it's not a huge deal if I just sell it away. I can already think of
I
another
gotta stop dipping
immediately.
into me own ale.
The Arnie's Keep will have one. So by that time we'll without a doubt have the limited wish too, so this is probably not that important. And we can, ooh, 5,600. Holy shit, I'm not buying it back, that's for certain. Right. There are a couple places I could fill up some slots, but it's not that important, really. Right. Well, I want to take on the Harpers. Try out, can we get the ring that way? Because it's a long process to get it through their stronghold. And it's sort of a chance-based system, at least partially. So there's no guarantee that it'll even end up working in the end. Yeah, I sort of think we should go to the harbor and try to get that sort of thing to work. It is picking a fight with no real reason other than that we know that we can get something good out of it. Actually,
I
I
got
don't
me
even know
some
that.
nice looking waitresses, don't I?
Because usually how you end up in that situation is that it's part of a Jahira's questline. And I'm not sure if the relevant people are actually there that drop the item you're interested in, unless Jahira and the quest time has been progressed properly. So I'm not even sure we have a chance to get what we want, but I want to try it. I'm going to go to the Dark District simply so I actually recall what we were trying to do. We need the spell casting license. They're trying to talk to me. Don't particularly care to talk to you. We could also pay the 15,000 because I'm pretty sure we'll get a amulet out of it. Is that we would lose a 2nd level spell, but we would get immunity to level drain, for example. It would be very nice if we have to go against the vampires. Anywho, this compound. We'll have to do some jobs to get access to it. There's no getting through this door unless they give me the access, so we do have to do those jobs. And once we're in, we'll do two things. We'll secure the bird so we can complete Strar's quest. And then we'll try to see if we can get the ring out of the guys who are inside there. I don't care about anything else but the ring. Everything else is just, who cares?